I just realized this whole time I'd forgotten to turn my mic and desktop audio back on. I'm very professional. What have I been sent? Actually, I shouldn't open that on this. I should transition over to my live, just in case. What is it that I have been sent?
Alien superstar.
Incredible. Anyway, you know, we're live again. It's time to solve some Simoida. After she'd calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide.
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Okay, that's better. Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk.
I cannot tell what this GIF is supposed to be.
That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
About that figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience Somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Suki's lying in the chair. She seems to be okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother, well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It'll take a while for it to get back to normal. That was Suki's muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well,
Put this on auto
you
while I
meaning
choose this.
you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
I move this so I actually get a better look at her face. About what I saw in Somnium. Let's see what she has to say about that.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Any questions, my
Right,
lady?
there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Out Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
How does Iber appear?
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
Ooh, they're arguing. Iber's appearance. Why she look like
Hey,
that?
Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Who do you think the
Computer,
suspect is, Pewter?
Who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
What do you have to say about the figure?
No, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Summarize for me, Mizuki.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Let's go. Scene of the crime time. Oh, I forgot. I have to click. It's Saturday, 8:13 p.m. I see. Okay, whatever. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Okay. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki is looking behind the bush. Guess I should check it out.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iva, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father, Renju Okiura.
Oh shit. He's now a prime suspect.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
About the suspicious figure.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
Never want to put cuffs on him. I'd never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who'd commit a crime like this. When was the last time you saw your
I
dad?
think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
About the Nile message.
Mizuki. Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
That's kind of sad.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura. Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do.
Why is it so hot?
He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. Couldn't hold him.
Any idea where Renju is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all.
About his alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
I can see Boss through my left eye. Iber is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone, never cared for them, but Iber can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Hang up the phone.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Yo, maid cafe time? Let's go. Ooh, to the maid cafe. Oh, it's closed.
Can't be.
Oh. Well, it couldn't have been him. Uh-oh, sisters. We've got a serial killer on the loose.
Renju.
Did they take his eye as well? This definitely has something to do with Date losing his eye 6 years ago. Alright, Sunday time. Day 3, baby. Police headquarters, 9 AM.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
How about you, getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renji was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
That's what I'm saying.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
So...
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Cyclops?
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Normal person behavior.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and sniffing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Is Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
I'm calling it now.
Criminal for
Date
this
is
case and the
Cyclops
case
and he
6
lost his
years ago
memories
are
and
not
now
the same.
works for the police.
Iva, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That's my guess anyway.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet.
There's no reason
Only
for them to
amateur
keep
theories,
so much information
all
from
lacking
him.
credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
He is half seen a hop. Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired, just like me. Pewter, what do you have to say? You seem troubled.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here
I did.
first. I was
Leave.
just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Pokemon villain looking ass. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Pure looks surprisingly serious. Okay, back to boss, I suppose. Time to move on. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iva.
You're completely correct.
Understood.
They're talking about, a copycat serial killer, potentially, and boss's office is, like, the most insane room. Oh. Hello, Zero. Little Zero cameo right there. It was the Zero Escape guy that wrote the AI, right? Or at least worked on both of them? I'm not sure. Alright, let's go Sunfish. What the fuck? She's just in the back
The
seat.
vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat? Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
No, like, this man is, like, meant to be some, like, he's a detective, kind of. He's part of the police force. How the fuck did he not see her? Like, she was right there, and was he just not checking his rearview mirror ever? Aren't you supposed to check your rearview mirror when you, like, back out of a parking spot? Does this man just fucking raw dog his, like, his reversals? Like, the fuck, dude? What is his issue? Why is he like this? At least he bathes. We know that he bathes. The writer said so.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. What a brat.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
He's such a prick. Without Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing
She does
this.
look the part.
They must
right.
have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something
Sweating
smart to say,
so
huh?
much.
You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
I
Stupid
love
old
her
man.
so
Punk ass
much.
kid.
She's so good. Alright. Into Sunfish. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
3 beer kegs on the floor, each can hold 20 litres and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. What's your name, Inspector?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami. It's Kagami.
I want to press it again.
Kagami.
I want to piss him off.
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
I of course remembered his name. Okay, can I press it again? His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse me? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Oh, I love...
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
I got an achievement, enjoyed a fulfilling chat with Kagami. It's fucking incredible. Are you getting enough rest, Kagami, my guy?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
They really are just besties. Any leads, Kagami?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Gonna crack open a little cider. We'll celebrate. An evidence marker. Yeah, I know what an evidence marker is. Okay. Can I investigate the hook? No. Oil drums? Some kind of
The
interior
capacity
decor.
of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Thanks,
It weighs
Iba.
approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside. What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Another inspector. The inspector is investigating something. How dare you just call in the inspector? Oh, we have a surveillance camera.
Did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Pictures of girls on display, probably the girls
What are
that
you
are working
staring
here.
at? Creeper.
I agree.
Everyone is so mean to Date. Boxes. Looked inside the wooden box, there's nothing in there. Kitchen door, doorway to the kitchen. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, I guess the only thing I've not done is talk to Mizuki. Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Remember what you saw last
How
night?
could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak. Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Hey, are you doing okay?
She really does have I'm 11, so shut the fuck up energy.
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average? Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
A chair.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death, but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course. The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Left eye's been pulled
This case
out.
bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko both had the left eye taken before they were killed. Right eye is still there. So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanging from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Anything else I can examine on here? Not really. Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside. I mean, is there anything else that I can... I can't do anything with the hook. Face, neck, body's all there. Okay, Renju weighed about 160 pounds. He was definitely murdered somewhere else than carried here. Renju's wristwatch is inside the oil drum. That's 200 litre, that's 2 there. A trident doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Store's menu, a table, no clues. Empty wooden boxes, wooden barrels, nothing special. A lifesaver. Store's signboard, it says Sunfish Pocket, not surprising. There's no footage of the incident. Club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m.
Just leave him on the trident. The thing that I'm thinking about mainly is, you know, we're dealing with a serial killer who is leaving the bodies in such specific ways. Like, Shoko was left missing her left eye, tied up to a merry-go-round horse. And, like, ice pick left in her eye. Whereas Renju was strung up like a dead fish, missing his left eye, strangulation marks around his neck. And his watch was in an oil barrel nearby. So I'm trying to like, there has to be some kind of significance to the way they were displayed, is what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I can't think of what that significance would be. It's interesting for sure. Like, very interesting.
The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Any places you can think of I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris. There was no answer. Is Iris gonna be fucking dead
Have
too?
any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
You want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Where would I want to go first? You know, she said her father goes to Yokocho all the time, so we'll go there first. I'm also worrying if it's going to be like I can only do one of these and then I get forced into another like kind of section of the story. So this is where I want to go. And if I can't do the other two, then that's fine. At least I didn't waste this option on going to find Ota, because
Is this it?
that would suck.
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
You hate liking his clothes? Are you talking about Ota's clothes?
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
His clothes do look pretty cozy. He kind of looks like a Pokemon protagonist. Hi, Sanders.
At 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Don't be fucking mean to Mizuki's clothes.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
You tired, Mizuki?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
No.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
About Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, It must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions
I'm
about
just like,
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Let's turn my head over to Mama very slowly. For some reason you have to use WASD, which sucks. I want to be able to just go like, ooh, move my shit around. Sorry, I'm just checking some stuff. Oh, I just seen a tweet. Well, I was just quickly double checking my Twitter. It says, Queen Elizabeth never sent an angry tweet, never took a cheesy selfie, never aimed for sexy poses or showing off, never interviewed with a glossy magazine, never played on public emotions, kept her feelings to herself, tried to serve her country. Not perfect, but didn't pretend to be. And someone quote tweeted it and just said, okay, but could she hit the gritty? Hello, Corey, welcome. Nice to see you. Actually, I am also gonna retweet my my stream link. We need more bitches. Open my flowchart? Sure. I'm not letting the dog is downstairs barking because someone's at the someone's coming into the house, like my parents or something. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Oh, there's a split here? I didn't even realize. Oh, okay. Oh, so that's where splits happen. I see. I understand now. Okay. This sure is a Spike Chunsoft game. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. I can't believe this creature is 24. Skills suck puppeting. Pewter dislikes cats. Kill him. Wait. He's actually really cute when he takes his mask off. And he's single. He hates pussy. This man hates pussy. There's music-y concept art. Hit you with lead pipe. Okay. Let's actually speak to Mama. How's business, Mama?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often.
I have to know who voices Mama. 1 second. Patrick Sates. The voice seems... like... I've heard it. So now I have to look it up. This is Dio. This is the English Dio. That's not where I've heard it, but this is Dio. Dio JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is Mama. Riz in the dub of Beastars. Thing is, like, oh my god, it's the English voice for Frankie in One Piece. Thing is, I don't watch a lot of anime, like, dubbed. King Cerberus and DMC5. So, like, a lot of these I'm just like, wow, okay, so this is the person who voices, like, this, I suppose. But, I don't know, I feel like I've heard this voice actor in something that I've actually watched. Nekomaru and Danganronpa. I guess maybe I'm just hearing a hint of Nekomaru. It's like, I've not really watched or played any of these. Other things. And I'm just like, I'm looking through these and I'm like, I recognize these characters, but it's all stuff I watched, you know, in Japanese. So I'm just like, you know. Okay, I need to stop going through this because I'm getting so distracted. I'm looking at voice actors, like I'm on beyondthevoiceactor.com. Don't worry.
I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Thank you,
Just
Mama.
the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Ranger a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while.
Come over. I will give you a can of my Thatcher's Blood orange cider and we can celebrate. I don't know if I can mention what I'm celebrating because Twitch might be angry. But we all know.
I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up? You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
I love Mama.
Have you heard any rumors about Renji? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Wait, a Final Fantasy tweet? You have to send me that. You have to send me the tweet that you saw. I found out because my brother came into my room and was like, she's dead. Nah, I knew it was happening. One of my friend's friends works in a royal affiliated company. And oh, it is? Hold on. Let me see this. And she basically said, like, yeah, they've been told. And that was at like 5 o'clock. They didn't mention it until like 6:45 or something like that. Was it this one? World's first clear. I didn't see it because it didn't embed.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Why am I throbbing so often?
Gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Mama is polishing a dried bonito fish. It's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day, when the time is right. I love Mizuki. Mizuki's great. Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Alright, this is for Renju.
I promise.
It's your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Mizuki is curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. What else do you remember about Renju, Mama?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the old drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
Gave her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Boss... Boss is interesting. There's definitely something massive that she is hiding. I said before, I was like, my guess, like my first impression kind of guess is that Date is Cyclops. And something happened when someone took his eye, trying to take him down. He was probably like putting out whatever, some weird video game logic shit. He lost his memory, and now because he's lost his memory, he works for Abyss. And that's why it is impossible for this to be the original Cyclops killer. Because they've not told me what happened to the Cyclops killer. Like, Boss refuses to mention that. But she is adamant that this cannot be the original Cyclops killer. So I'm just like, yeah, it's probably Date. Date was probably the original. But I like her. She's fun. She's a little quirky. Also, I don't trust Iris. That is another thing I said last stream, was that I don't trust Iris. I think that she is more than she seems. Just because there's some kind of link with Date's Somnium and Iris's mother. And, like, Iris was so insistent on coming to the crime scene. I'm like, I don't trust you. And then Ota's just a little boy. He's a little boy that I want to throw in a sock and whack him against a wall. And Pewter is just, in my mind, he is just a Pokemon villain. Like, he just looks like a Pokemon villain. And that's all I think of when I see him. I'm like, damn, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looking crazy right now. So yeah, those are my interpretations on the characters. His theme would be Bussin'. You're correct. Fucking Pewter's boss fight music would fucking slap. That shit would go. That shit would be written by Toby Fox, and it would fuck. They'd be like, they get their phone, they'd be like, beep, 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 beep. Hello, Toby Fox. Create the most magnificent piece of music you've ever created in your life. And it's for this fucked up looking guy right here.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
We'll go into the Yakuza? Kiryu Kazuma?
Who's this asshole? You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me? Do you want to die, old man? You bastard!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So...
Yo,
explain
wait, hold
what
on.
the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
This is a good track.
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
Alright, Moma. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
1 sec. I'm gonna throw a BRB screen on quickly. Just cause I need to quickly grab something, run to the bathroom. So I will be like 2 minutes, but I'll just throw a BRB screen on, and I'll also throw stream music on as well. So sit tight, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright. Sorry about that. I was freaking dying. second. Okay. Anyway, this is picking up correctly. Yeah? Okay, nice.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Where's the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Deal with Moma later. Alright, well, let's spin slowly around. The cigarette butts, the tip is
Hey, Iva,
reddish.
can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Anything else to look at with the ashtray? No. What about the sofa then?
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
I got nothing to say to you.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
The door to the next room.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
This is cool.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
A fucking minigun? Hello?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Date, load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Iba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
His reaction speed goes up when he's fucking horny.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face. I know you.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Oh, I can turn with my mouse. I just have to hold down right click. What's your alibi,
I went
buddy?
to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
Seems so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. Can I talk to anyone else? So is standing here looking rather irritated. Company philosophy on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto. The entrance.
Hey, but look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
Oh my god, he looks so itty bitty down here. He's a little man.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
You have an alibi?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
What about Renju?
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads. Should we go to Lemniscate?
Yeah, let's go. MoMA, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
How long's the stream been running for so far today? 1 hour 50. Alright. To Lemniscate.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
What the hell? Roar like a lion.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
I was so related to the Kumakuras.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
And we arrive at Lemniscate.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom.
Fucking automod die. I hate automod because it's like you wanna call someone a bitch? No. Yeah, it's like holding this back. Reason misogyny. And like I guess those like technically count as misogynistic terms. I suppose. I guess. But like who they're just kind of swear words now. You know? Like, the word cunt is used so much in the UK and Australia. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her.
Ugh, stretchy.
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like that.
And I kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Yep, that's what I decided to call her. Not to her face, of course. God.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio. If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done. Hey, girl with the big tits.
Oh yes, clicking on her again was such a perfect idea.
Shit, I said it to her face.
I want to run away and never look back.
Oh, Date. Where have you been, Ota?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Hold on. Likes dominatrixes, okay. Skills torture. Well, MoMA. Oh, he loves dance. He fucking hates cart breeding. Oh wait, no, that's his hobbies. He loves fucking cart breeding. I wanted to check if there was height, but there isn't. I wanted to know how tall he was, because he looks so tiny. I haven't split off anyway. I'm still here. This is crazy. This day is lasting fucking forever. What does that mean? Meek AI. Is there a way to just like... Don't be so close-minded. I wish I could just clear all of these. Because I don't like opening a menu and seeing new. Which I will not mention for legal reasons. It pisses me off just having... these. It's like really annoying. It's a puncture wound. Kind of stab wound. No fucking way, dude. Yes, I know what I need to go. Thank God it's all done. Ugh. Anyway, Ota, about Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
I wanna hit him. I wish Iba let me punch him when we first met him. He's so gross. I want to throw him. I want to pick him up. I want to swing him around by his hoodie.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Got his ass.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
What a weird love.
First time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible. But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
What time did they leave?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Oh, we're taking it to police headquarters. Damn. Okay.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent. You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Used to work at Sunfish
I
Pocket.
heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Surveillance camera.
What about the
information.
surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iva, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean... I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
When did you find out Renju was
When
killed?
did you find out Renju was killed?
Or just, repeat it. How come half of the options say what I've just clicked and then half of them don't?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iva?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
Oh.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of this drug is it is likely that Renju was in a
Do the sedation.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Elevator record? No, lifted up to the ceiling.
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessel. The weapon used to commit the murder. The criminal likely wrapped Renju that the more precise cause of death. In short, the oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Hmm.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
I think I did interact with
Went
everything.
like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
Yes. Oh. How many? Hold on. 160 pounds, did they say? That's about how much I weigh. At least last time I checked, anyway. I think I've put on a bit of weight since then.
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
I these two together? No, we already mentioned the sedation.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, whoopsie.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m., and we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that? Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. sync with her.
Oh, we're gonna sync?
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
Let's go. Back into the Mind Palace.
Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
I do love that they just didn't take her phone. I do love the zero escape sound effects being played. Find a way out. Mysterious room, videos and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth.
A CRT TV.
Guess we'll try spinning the dial.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Well, gone down this path. Got a negative timey. Okay.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
I'm gonna try choking it.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this, but we have no choice but to investigate.
I'm so clever. It's a shame I'm not this smart when I play Zero Escape.
4 minutes.
An operating table.
On surgery.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
My thought process here is
happening?
copying the...
I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Damn. Okay. Shit. Mirror.
A full body mirror. Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
It made the TV shake.
3 minutes, Date.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid. There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
Probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done. An old television. Iris, what is all this?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Shit.
A full body.
Shit.
Can you talk?
Can you talk?
What? Don't copy me.
What? Don't copy me.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert? And twice?
A double door. It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Shit.
It's an operating.
Shit.
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse. A drug bottle that holds some. Do not pressure me, Date.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, unknown.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
Well, that was a waste of time.
An old That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown.
I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
You have 1 minute left.
Okay, hold on.
Four minutes.
An old...
Let's go back here.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appears...
What if Iris has... Guess that...
In... The oil drum, shelf...
Let's go.
Okay, the top says beat it to death, so like, I'm gonna go over to this torso.
A torso similar to a fashion mannequin.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
What did I say? What did I say? I beat it to death.
Minutes, Date.
An old-fashioned TV.
I'm gonna turn the dial again. I've been having good luck seeing what is on these TVs by turning them.
Please. Help me. Help me.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
I knew she was suspicious.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way. Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
Just a locker.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly...
I've set something in motion that I do not fully understand. Sometimes my consequences have actions. What the hell is going on?
That is...
Renju?
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killers.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Oh wait, no, that's me. I didn't realize the purple, I just saw the kind of blondish hair. I called it.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer? You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really. You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all 4?
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know. Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely. The Sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all. It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me through my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sync room.
Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. She sent a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Shit's been updated. We have Iba grudge moments and Huta in his latex kink gear, I guess. More appendix stuff that I need to just fucking clear out, because anger. Oh, we have a thing on the receptionist. What old is Date? 30. Alright. Belated birthday date? Is that to Iba? Or to Date even? Why 15 more minutes? Fine. Fine, I'll play until 10 o'clock.
Oh, Ota!
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble.
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle. I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing, that you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
That little shit. That little fuck. on. I'm gonna pour myself a drink quickly. You literally wanted... Okay. To be fair, I was thinking of stopping when I got to the next day, but I was like, I don't know how long this marble thing is gonna go on for. And I didn't want to, like... I didn't want to really breach 3 hours of streaming. So, that's why I was like, I'll end it here. But this feels like a much better ending place. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll see. It's a definite maybe. Just because birthday stuff, I don't know if I'll be doing anything. I have asked my family if, you know, we can go out for a meal. But I don't know. I don't know if we actually will be doing anything. Thank you. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If I'm not doing anything tomorrow, like if I don't have actual plans, I might stream for a couple hours. You know, I actually don't know. That is something I don't know. Yeah. It is kind of like a little early birthday gift, you're right. If we had a couple more people here, I was gonna do a little raid on an Umphy. We're not at that point yet. Sorry, I need to turn auto mod off and just actually like ban people who say shit that's actually bad, because it's just kind of annoying to have to keep approving people who are just fucking speaking normally. Ugh. That shit is stankin'. That shit is rotting. But yeah, yeah, I'll let you. I mean, you'll see it anyway, because I always post my streams in like promo channels on Discord. If I do stream tomorrow, it'll be around the same time as it was today, because majority of the people that come to my streams are American, and oh, you got the notif? Oh, OMG, you got notifs on for me. Ooh, ah. Kiss you. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming. When I do stream, it'll be around a little bit of time, as a treat. But yeah, yeah, around 7 PM my time is the kind of time that I'm planning to stream from now on. Just because American audience, majority, and that shit, you know, that's the only time that people will actually be around. And I want to have viewers. I want to interact with people while I'm streaming. So yeah. I'm trying to go actually going hard on my streaming stuff. I'm gonna put a bit more effort in and try and be more involved. I was saying it yesterday, but you weren't here. But yeah, I wanna be more involved with streaming. I wanna do it more. I wanna build a community. I wanna interact with people. Just have a good time. I like entertaining. I like being a funny little guy. Anyway, thank you for joining. Potentially tomorrow, if not, then maybe Saturday or Sunday, since I'm off work, will be the next stream. It'll probably be more Somnium files because holy shit, this game is fucking good. Very interested. I'm also downloading Doom Eternal, One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, and Hollow Knight. And those are 3 games that I could stream as well. So we'll see. I do want to stream Doom Eternal, because the game's fun. I also want to pick up DMC5 and stream that sometime, but that can wait, because that costs money. Anyway. Thank you. And I will catch you all whenever my next stream is, sometime this weekend, tomorrow. We'll see.